Hi students, how are you all? My name is Zibanas. I am handling science subject of class 5th standard. Students, we have started practicing of all these chapters, whatever I have explained you. You can check the videos on the YouTube. Now, let's continue with practicing of chapter by name, that is water. Last section or last video I have explained you I have explained you the question answers of the chapter air. Okay, now we will go with water. So let's start with fill up the blanks. Let's start with few fill up the blanks. The first fill up the blank. The other name for the water. The other name for water is what? It is life liquid. The other name for water is dash. It is what? Life liquid. The other name of water is life liquid. Next, water is very essential for life of dash and dash of plants and animals. Water is very essential for the life of plants and animals. It is very essential. Without water, there is no life. So, let's go with another question. Dash is the biggest source of water on the earth. The biggest source of water on the earth is oceans. What it is? It is oceans. Oceans are the biggest source of water on earth. Next, underground water obtained by digging of earth crust is called as dash water. What it is called? If we dig the earth crust, we will get some water. That water is called as wells. What it is called? It is called as wells. Well water. Underground water obtained by digging of earth crust is called as well water. Next, fill up the blank. Storing of water in the large scale is called reservoir. What it is called? It is called as reservoir. In large scale, it is called as reservoir. What are the reservoirs? There are one example I'll tell you. In large scale, we store the water that is in the dams. In the dams, we store in large scale of water for the production of hydroelectricity or for the agriculture purpose. Okay, now plants and animals have 70% of water in their body. They have what? How much percent? 70% of water. Plants and animals, our body, it is we have 70% of water. With the 70% of water, we maintain our good health. Okay, then we should not drink dash water. Which water you should not drink? Yeah, unpure water. That is called as contaminated water. If we drink the contaminated water, we will fall sick. We should not drink contaminated water. We should not drink contaminated water. Next, fill up the blank. Water takes the shape of containers. Water takes the shape of what? It takes the shape of containers. Water takes the shape of containers. These are the few fill up the blanks of this chapter. Learn it properly. Write it in your classwork book. You will be perfect in this fill up the blanks if you write it and without seeing, write it in your classwork book and learn perfectly. It is very important for your FA and essay. If you want the detailed explanation of this chapter, go to the link, search it, you will get all the detailed explanation of this chapter. I have finished all the detailed explanation of your chapter. Okay, next we will go for some few fill up the blanks of this chapter. Pure water. Pure water is odorless. Pure water is what? It is odorless. Odorless means what? There will be no smell in the pure water. That is, there will be no smell. There will be odorless. That is, there is no smell in the pure water. Ponds. Ponds are artificially man-made. They are artificially man-made. It is one kind of source of water in which water gets collected. Ponds are made by man. They are artificially man-made. Underground water is one example, your wells. Underground water is wells. Then springs, water springs, that is, water comes out due to the pressure. Water comes out from the earth due to the pressure. They are called as springs. What they are called? They are called as springs. Next, rain is the main source of water. Rain is the main source of water. Life liquid. What is the life liquid? Life liquid is the other name of water. Reservoir, dam is one example for your reservoir. Ships are used for traveling longer distance of water. Traveling in the water, traveling from one place to another on the water is with the help of ships. That is, travel longer distance helps it ships, helps with the help of ships. Okay, these are the few fill up the blanks of this chapter. Learn it perfectly. See, I'm giving all the details, all the things very detailedly, very nicely. So you should learn it perfectly and learn and write this all question answers, fill up the blanks, whatever I'm giving. Okay. So next, we will go for answer the following in one sentence. The first question: where can you find more water on the earth? Which place you will get more water? This is ocean. Oceans are the place where you get lot of water on the earth. Next question: what is the other name of water? The other name of water is life liquid. What it is? Life liquid. See this question I have repeated in fill up the blanks also, in match the following also, and here also. What is the other name of water? It is life liquid. What is the main source of river water? The main source of river water is rain. Main source is what? It is rain. Next question. Give one example for underground water. The example for underground water is wells. One example for underground water is wells. Give one characteristic of water. We have to write one characteristics of water. That is, water gets evaporated when it is heated. It gets evaporated when it is heated. Okay, this is one characteristic of water. What are the sources of water? River, lakes, wells, streams, etc. are the sources of water. They are river, wells, streams. There are different sources of water. I have given few, that is river, lakes, ponds and wells. What are soak pits? What are soak pits? Soak pits are used to regain underground water. Soak pits are the place where what you will do, water is getting soaked. That is, we will make some holes on the earth so that water get collected into it, and underground water can be collected. These are used, that is, we need to regain, that is, we need to use the underground water, reuse the underground water. That is, soak pits are used to regain the underground water. How can we maintain our health? How we should maintain our health? By properly drinking we can maintain, that is, health can be maintained by properly drinking potable water. We need to drink, that is, potable water, that is, which we are able to drink. Clean water, that is, potable water. Okay, these are few one line answers. Learn it perfectly, write it properly. Okay, any doubts are there, ask me on the WhatsApp, you can message me. Okay, next question. Answer the following. These are few big line, one two line answers. What is springs? What is springs? Water that's stored under the earth crust and comes out due to the pressure through the openings is called as springs. That is, water, it is stored underground. When there is some pressure, the water comes out through the openings of the earth. That is called as what? Springs. What it is called? It is called as springs. The next, what are ponds? An artificial man-made low-level portion of land to store water is pond. Low-level portion of land. It is made by your man, artificially man-made. That is called as ponds. Water reservoirs. These are capable of storing water in large scale. They are called as reservoirs. Capable of storing water in large scale. Example, dams, construction of your dams. How do we say that water is pure? Water is said to be pure if water is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. If water is colorless, odorless, and tasteless, we say that water is pure. We say that what? Water is pure. Next question. What are the characteristics of water? Water has, answer is, it has weight. Water flow from higher level to lower level. Water evaporates when heated, right? Water takes the shape of container. These are the few characteristics. What? Water flow from higher level to lower level. Water has weight. It evaporates when it is heated. Water takes the shape of whatever container you take, it takes the shape of your container. These are few characteristics of your water. Next question. How water is polluted? How we are polluting the water? That is, water is polluted by putting, that is, mud, garbage, paper, food residuals, etc. Water mixed with industries, chemicals, chemical fertilizers. This is how water is polluted. Water is polluted by mud, garbage, papers, food residual, etc. Many things we throw into the water. Then we are mixing it with industrial chemicals and chemical fertilizers. We are mixing the water with industrial chemicals and chemical fertilizers. These are the few big line answers that you have to learn. Write it properly, write it neatly. These are very important for your FA and essays. Okay. Hope you understood this. If any detail you want of this chapter, you can go and see the chapter detail. These are only the question answers. Fill up the blanks and match the following of the chapter. Okay. Hope you have understood. Bye. Take care.